Now, going in, we all gonna have our favorites and the way we think, but we never know until we see. Because like you say, if Canelo come out that thing hungry, it'll be a tough night.
Listen, Terence Bud Crawford is too good for it to not be competitive for as long as it lasts, right? I just think Canelo is gonna knock him out. I think he's gonna stop him.
The hype around this fight is Canelo's fading because he's getting decisions while he's basically dropping everyone he fights. So I don't see where you're fading at, but Floyd got praised for getting decisions.
The bout between Terence Crawford and Canelo Álvarez was chosen by experts as one that could go horribly wrong. In an interview with Andre Ward, Roy Jones Jr. described the bout as a real 50-50 matchup because each fighter is excellent on their own. Jones acknowledged, however, that he leans more toward Canelo, stating, "Everyone naturally has a favorite." He clarified that Crawford will have a very difficult night if Canelo enters the ring with the same fervor he did early in his career.
First hear about it, Dre, I like a lot of things about the fight. I like that Bud took his time when it beefed up early because he knew it was coming. So when you got time to get ready and get right, that's a big thing. You can't take nothing away from Canelo. Canelo has been there for a while. Great puncher, great boxer puncher. If Bud can take the punch, which we're pretty sure he can do, we're gonna have a good fight on our hands. I think there are several ways for Bud to win it, but one way for Canelo to lose it. I ain't gonna disclose none of that, but that's just my thoughts.
We'll do that as we get closer.
Exactly.
Yeah. But do you feel comfortable saying who you think the winner gonna be?
No, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna feel comfortable saying it because I like both guys. And when you got two guys of their caliber, you can't really count either guy out. You know that yourself.
That's a fact.
Bud is a champion. That says a lot. And on top of that, Bud is still hungry. You understand me? Canelo did his thing too, but I don't know if he got that hunger still left in him. You understand me? And that's what I think, that's the only thing that bothers me. If he's still hungry, then we're in for a good night. But if he's not hungry, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I agree, man. I know it's gonna be a great fight, and it's not a lot of matchups in boxing that you can guarantee a great night. Like you can guarantee it's gonna be a great fight.
Without a question.
And I say that because just following both guys throughout the years, they both got the intangibles, the stuff you can't see unless you know what you're looking at. The stuff, it ain't an X and O thing. It's here, right? Like it's that stubbornness for greatness. Like Canelo, though he's had some mishaps, he's had some draws, he's had some losses. I feel like if you ask Canelo what happened there, he's got a perfectly good reason why that happened.
Exactly. That's everybody in boxing.
Right.
In his analysis of the bout, renowned boxing analyst Showbiz emphasized that Canelo Álvarez is favored by his age and track record of domination. He clarified that even if Terence Crawford is a superb fighter with unrivaled abilities, he is still 3 years Canelo's senior, and that, in top competition, it makes a difference. He asserts that Canelo has already established himself as one of the greatest indisputable champions in sports history, and that his accomplishments demonstrate why so many analysts support him. The safest course of action for Showbiz is to support Canelo because of his strength, experience, and winning record, which continuously distinguish him from rivals.
That people have for Terence Bud Crawford. But for me, a 38, you guys know my takes, but a 38-year-old welterweight versus Saul Canelo Álvarez, undisputed super middleweight, who is 3 years younger than him. Listen, Terence Bud Crawford is too good for it to not be competitive for as long as it lasts, right? I just think Canelo is gonna knock him out. I think he's gonna stop him. I mean, probably not knock him out cold, but I think he's going to stop him. All right. Now, but what I can say is I saw Terence Crawford, his last workout shit, and for all of you guys who said that this photo was photoshopped and said that this wasn't real and all that shit, look at Terence Crawford's physique. Look, certain stuff you can't fake. Yeah, you could probably up the sharpness here, have certain lighting here, but it doesn't give you more muscles. If you're in shape, you're in shape. It doesn't add muscles that aren't there, like real Photoshop type of thing. Yeah, the lighting was good. He just got a pump out, right, a workout on, pause. But still, this is how he looks right here. Just like you see him in natural light, you see him in black and white. The guy is in dog shape. All right. Another thing I liked about this episode, if you guys got to go to Terence Bud Crawford's channel to see his episodes of him being prepared. I think this is the last one because right now it's fight week. It is fight week, everybody. No turning back now. All right. What, you got the media workout tomorrow? You got the press conference. I think, what was that?
Several experts on the Porterway podcast liken Floyd Mayweather's Money Canelo era to Canelo Álvarez's present stage. They maintain that Canelo has advanced to a point where his very existence rules the sport and is no longer merely vying for titles. According to some detractors, Canelo is deteriorating. The panel, however, question how that could be the case given that he consistently defeats opponents of all backgrounds and styles. They hailed his reign as the greatest uncontested champion of modern times and referred to him as the greatest Mexican boxer. They contend that the story of decline is more about people not giving Canelo the recognition he so richly merits.
At the point where Floyd was at, where I remember covering Floyd for the Maidana fight, and my question to him live was, did you really pay $1.5 million for Maidana not to wear these horsehair gloves? And it's like, I don't have to tell you. And that's it. I'm Floyd. I told you I don't have to tell you. And he walks away. It's like, boxing is so different.
Look at this and Floyd's the best fighter of my lifetime. I was a little too young to watch Roy in the early 90s. That would have been a challenge to that claim. But it's I've been saying, like, just as important as his great career has been what he's left behind. And what he's left behind it isn't good. Look what it's producing. No, I think everybody agrees with that.
Effect.
Yeah, the Mayweather effect. So,
but there's a double standard because Canelo's in his what would you call it? Money Canelo era?
Yeah.
And to bring it back to the main subject of Crawford and Canelo, the hype around this fight is Canelo's fading because he's getting decisions while he's basically dropping everyone he fights. So I don't see where you're fading at. But Floyd got praised for getting decisions.
Yeah, but
you don't see a fade from Canelo?
That skull fight was rough.
I mean, but that was more. I don't think that was a fade. I don't think that was a fade more than it was self-entitlement, right? It's like, I'm Canelo. I'm not chasing you.
100%.
He didn't win the fight. Like, if we're forget CompuBox, because CompuBox is someone just like me with their Great Adventures clicker going just like this. So I can use my own television and my own eyes.
Ed Oladipo's decision to support Terence Crawford was his last concession. He noted that Crawford frequently starts bouts with razor-sharp accuracy and that he anticipates Canelo to have a solid opening round. Ade highlighted Crawford's ability to end battles cleanly, which was more significant. Crawford, who is regarded as one of the sport's top closers, frequently ends fights in a dominant manner in addition to winning. Ade has faith in Crawford because he thinks he can dominate the latter parts of the battle and win by a clear margin once he finds his groove.
Each other and saying some stupid shit. Casual fans are like, oh, 1 second, what's going on? Like, is there something going on over there? And I feel like these two would do that. Plus, it's going to be a decent fight.
It will be a decent fight. Do you know who? You mentioned it there. Do you know who? Not disappointed in terms of how his career has been going. I think it's going quite well, but that he's not a bigger name as Boots Ennis.
Yeah,
that guy has the style, everything, the flair, everything to be a big star, and he's just not. And do you know what I think it is? I'm not having a go at Eddie Hearn. I think it's the matchmaking. I think he's fighting guys. Even now, go to 154. He needs those big fights. He needs those because at the end of the day, David Avanesian, it's like, okay, he's a good fighter, but like, they're going to put butts in seats.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, there's only so long you can matchmake him against people that we don't care about.
Yes.
Like even Stanionis, unification fight, Stanionis is good, but okay, you beat Stanionis, it has to be a bigger name.
Yeah.
I mean, Virgil Ortiz has been screaming for you. Erickson Lubin's there, just as something exciting. Another American maybe. Sometimes you need that. Like the American fans won't relate to him fighting non-Americans that we don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even know some of these guys that he's fighting, so that doesn't help. Anyway, look, we could go on and on and on and on, but this is Canelo Terence Crawford special.
It is.
Because we are filming this on Monday. So we're only, 5 days away.
See, I'm already smiling.
From what people
already smiling
call
thinking about
the
this
fight of the century.
The multi-division world champion Nonito Donaire provided a fair assessment of the bout. He accepted that Canelo Álvarez had fought several battles to win a spot and had spent years in his weight class. Donaire emphasized that Crawford does not yet possess the same proven strength at these heavier divisions, and that Canelo's inherent strength at this size is indisputable. Donaire is mostly concerned about Crawford's ability to handle the extra weight on fight night. Despite this worry, he believes that the fight is a true 50-50 match because of Crawford's exceptional skill set, which enables him to adjust and take even the most formidable opponents by surprise.
You know, Canelo's been in this weight for a very long time, and he's gained that body, that experience. He has the power. He has the accolades to show it all off too. And of course, with Terence, I believe is the more skillful fighter, but he's going up a lot of weight classes to get there. He's never fought in 160, so that's a question. Is that weight really gonna affect him or not? The moment he gets hit in the arm or anything like that, is he gonna think otherwise? You know, that's the question. But when it comes down to it, the way they are, Crawford is very skillful. He's very talented. He can box, he can brawl, he can do anything. But then Canelo also has that power to neutralize things. But he's always had problem with people who walks or runs around him or moves around him. So that's the question that I have to give it a 50-50 because I give Canelo the power, the leverage in this weight. But then I give the skills and the talent and the speed to Crawford. And that's why this is going to be a very, very, very interesting and entertaining fight.
One boxing analyst recently reflected on the early stages of Canelo Álvarez's rise, noting just how unusual his development will compare to most fighters. From the moment he began training, coaches recognized something rare. Canelo carried an extraordinary level of natural power, far beyond what was typical for his age. While most young boxers slowly build strength through years of conditioning, Canelo seemed to be born with it, instantly setting himself apart as a teenager in the gym. That raw strength didn't fade as the years went by. Instead, it became the cornerstone of his professional style. Opponents throughout his career have consistently spoken about the sheer weight of his punches and the way he systematically breaks fighters down as the rounds progress. Even now, after countless championship fights and nights on boxing's biggest stages, Canelo's power remains one of his most dangerous and dependable weapons. According to the analyst, this enduring advantage is what makes him such a nightmare at the highest level. For Terence Crawford, who has never faced an opponent with Canelo's unique blend of size, strength, and experience, the challenge looms even larger. Many believe that once the exchanges heat up, the heavy thud of Canelo's punches could ultimately decide the outcome.